Midnight Mead. Ooh. Damn, look at all that. We can also do rooms. Wow. Got a whole bunch of buffs there. We can recruit adventurers. Retrain characters. Party management. Cool. Now, can we just go up and... I think he gave us a room, right? So can we just go up here and use it? Or do we have to rest in that interface? Let's see. No. So we do it. We still have to spend the money in there. I think I'm going to get that buff, though. You do have to talk to him. Okay. Is that Cohh's picture as the in-game character? Yeah. Obsidian very coolly actually made my character part of the base game. Actually, it may be a DLC. But yes, right, my portrait is in Pillars of Eternity still as a selectable kicking, portrait.
What'll it be? Sure thing.
Go ahead and rest. Oh, Cozy Fire. Does your character from PoE 1 carry over to this game? You do import your save, so it will bring your character over to here. That being said, you do kind of re-roll. The PoE 2 characters are completely different than PoE 1 in terms of classes and how they work. So even if you import your save, you still kind of re-roll your character. But it does import like almost, like many of the major decisions get imported. It's pretty awesome. Am I doing the turn-based thing? No, we're doing RTWP. Normal. We're doing it normal. But yeah, that also, it's important to mention though, you can basically recreate your character from PoE 1. Yeah, as Tigran is saying, there are ways to basically mimic the character if you want to play like the same guy.
Here you find civilization, amigo. But outside these walls, the jungle will eat you alive. That is, unless you prepare yourself, ne? A wise and prudent decision.
Okay, this is like the weapons vendor. I don't think we want to switch out any weapons just yet. Oh. Essence Interrupter. I love how weapons in this game have so many cool effects. Critical hits with this weapon transfer experimental soul energy into the target, morphing them into a sentient creature when the target dies. Nani? And we can enchant it? Oh my god. Creatures are now allies. Creatures now live twice as long. Dude, these weapons are so crazy. I love it. Shattered Vengeance. Oh, also every weapon has like its full history. Like it's so cool how they do this. 33% chance to apply a stacking curse on the target, increasing their damage received. Wait a second. I might want this. Oh, it's 5,000. Jesus, I thought it was 1,000. Whoops. I can't afford that. This Physiker's Belt. 10% healing done. Oh. I mean, that'd be good. Swordsman's Bracer. 10% of incoming hits converted to grazes from melee weapons. Oh. Yoink. Okay, good talk. Oh, I'm going to be spending so much money this run, chat. I'm going to be spending so much money. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Under 5 minutes left to get the Epic free game. Oh, yeah. Go to Epic and get My Time at Portia for free. Yep. Okay, dudes, I think it's time to go talk to the governor. Although, yeah, let's talk to the governor first. And then we'll poke around and do some more stuff. Actually, let's look up here and see if there's anything to get first.
Give me a real challenge.
Great, a grappling hook. Awesome.
How are we supposed to fight a giant?
We don't. We run.
Where? There is water on all sides.
And then run in circles. Merla, leave me in peace.
Hidden objects can be discovered while exploring. A character's ability to discover hidden items is tied to their perception. Cool. Ring of Unshackling. Grants suppress affliction. Oh, this is a skill we could have gotten on Shodi. Let's give her that so she can cast that now. How cool. Great. What's this? Potion of Spirit Shield. That's cool. Let's put a trap in there too. Give you some nades, some cinder bombs. Blinded by the light. Oh, YMCA. Damn. Good run. Good run. It's Chody. Chody. Okay. Chody. There we go. Did I ever finish my time at Porsche run? No, I didn't. I gotta go back to it someday. I just recently backed the sequel that they're making. Let me just go in these areas. Yoink, taking your food. Hello, hey nuts. Kappa tea, Kappa, rice wine. Cool. Don't want to steal anything. Cuttlefish. And tar loaf. Mmm. Delicious.
Consider it done.
I think that's beyond me.
Yoink.
I'll take a peek.
Oh, now you invis.
I see where you're going with that.
Me too.
There. What did
Unlock.
I tell you?
Hell yeah. Yoink. Nothing to see here. The painting of a wooded glade is signed Loisa Clarillo.
I got this. I got this.
Will I ever play Stardew Valley again? Yeah, at some point for sure. Down the road. Who is Loisa? With all that has happened, it is a wonder we do not have a riot on our hands. Oh my.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valiant Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port March.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of him.
Is this the guy with the, is that a sound? Oh, the tipping soundbite? No, that's from Hades. That's this guy. Yeah. Cohh, do you genuinely enjoy all these games you play? The older I get, the fewer games I thoroughly enjoy. Most of the time I spend a few hours and abandon the game. Azriel, I pretty much only play games I enjoy these days. I mean, I do try games frequently, and sometimes I don't really enjoy them. But in those cases, I just put them down most of the time. Thankfully, my community is extremely understanding, and it is more important as a streamer for me to be having fun when I'm playing than for me to finish a game. Like I've said many times, I learned over the years that chat can tell I'm not having a good time sometimes before I am. So yeah, it for me, especially in my profession, it is important that my selection is games that I really want to play. It's one of the reasons I'm back in this game. I really wanted to play this game. And yeah, what we're doing from there. The new game is Night in the Woods. I'm not familiar with that one. Is that good? What is Night in the Woods? Anyway, let's keep going.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever.
It's a great game, chat saying? Oh, cool. Okay. It's a cat game. Very good. Well, I may have to grab that one then. Thanks. Make sure to go grab it. It's free.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty. Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
Strange events?
A few, well, quite a few people here in Port Marge claim to have seen a giant of some kind during the storm.
Continue.
I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be ignored. But then, the Deadfire is a land full of such things. You must have heard the stories.
That wasn't just a giant. That was Aethus. The governor mouths a voiceless "ah" and studies you for a moment.
You'll find good company among the Dawn Stars here in town. They have all manner of theories concerning the behemoth.
He rifles casually through a few papers.
Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports. Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
In this case, I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Marvelous. You've washed ashore like a sign from the gods themselves. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here. You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
I'm a watcher. I've dealt with Adra before.
Are you indeed? How very interesting.
For a moment, Clario appears entirely distracted from his point, regarding it with an uncomfortably intense degree of interest.
Do you know, they'd have a great deal of interest in speaking with you at headquarters. Something to consider. Well, luminous Adra is to Adra what a fine wine is to, well, never mind that. The point is that it is a particularly potent material, suffused with essence, and it is only found right here in the Deadfire archipelago. It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
Wait, you mean you're trading in souls?
That's a colorful way of putting it. Energy, really, is more apt. It's not quite a matter of digging up the spirit of your old grandmother.
Well, it kinda is.
Spin it however you like. The gods are gonna grind your soul to bits for this sin.
We will have to agree to disagree.
Okay.
We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture up until very recently. We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that?
Rude.
We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
And if I find this Orisi?
Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain contractual obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health, of course.
You have any idea what might have happened?
I told you what happened, but you wouldn't listen to me. We could have prepared for this level of destruction. But what do I know? I'm just a priestess with prophetic dreams.
Cario's jaw tenses, but he otherwise ignores Choti's tirade.
The Huana storm speakers should have kept the worst of the weather at bay. I can't imagine what else might have happened. There are wild beasts on the island, but they wouldn't have attacked an active dig site.
Aethos is out there stomping across the island, and you're worried about some researchers? Or some research?
Well, if Aethos happens to strike down the council, perhaps then I will have time to spare for him.
Ouch.
Please do not repeat that. We each have our debts. Whatever you believe is going on, you can see it for yourself. That is precisely what I want.
Fine, if he gets me off this island. Not a problem, Kithra, easy to track.
Gilard, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map here.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity? One more thing. If you should recover Odoris's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
See, Matthew, no, it doesn't matter if you use COHH lowercase or uppercase for the epic code. Thanks for checking. Okay.
Watch and learn.
Cool. And we leveled again. Yeah. All right, let's go to the jail, and then we'll explore the map a little bit. Thank you, Derek. There you go. Go upstairs? I don't think I can go upstairs. Hold on, let me double check. There was a bar in front of it. Maybe I can now? Yeah, I don't think I can actually go upstairs, unfortunately. Good eyes, though. Awesome, Sylvior. Good to hear, buddy. Is this similar to Baldur's Gate? Yes. Mighty rope stops Cohh. Pretty much. Pretty much. Boiled by a rope!
Do nothing without more guards.
Oh. Hey, Savia.
Yes? What is it I can do for you?
The Watch Commander looks up at you after her listless greeting. You notice that she has a dark bruise around one eye. She grimaces but does not turn away. I don't see many guards around.
We are stretched thin. The storm speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there.
Ooh, Savia glances up at Choti. Expression flat, but keeps silent.
Now I have Ilari's people making trouble up on Gorechi Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the Bozzo kicks up his heels like a prince.
A Valian term for the penis, in a pejorative sense. Ah. He's a dick.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I humbly offer my services. Let me out and I will bring you this Ilari's teeth.
Shot it, Rigere.
Vigeri.
Something you wanted?
I can go speak to him.
Cohh, I cannot say it would not be welcome, but you are only recently arrived, and not, I hear, by choice.
I lost a lot to the
Why
storm
do
myself.
this?
I want to help.
I wish more felt as you do. I might get a full night's rest. Gorechi Street is in the western part of town. Just walk until you hit water. We don't need a bloodbath. I'm sure there's a peaceful solution to resolve this. I'd appreciate your looking for it.
How are things looking here?
We lost no one to the storm, but many homes have been damaged, and the people are terrified of this giant the scouts reported. It is chaos, pure and simple, but things might have been far worse.
What happened to you? Black Eye.
What happened? I showed the drunken fool more patience and respect than he deserved, and he struck me without warning.
Sientere, Savia. You know that I was aiming for Darmo's pretty face.
I love this picture. Can we talk to him through the bars?
Ado, stranger. Or is it captain? You have the carriage of a captain. A noble bearing all around.
The man in the cell wobbles slightly as he steps forward, fixing an eager smile and glassy gaze upon you.
Apretta, you must free me. I am a creature of the sea. I am not meant for this dark place. I will dry and wither like a landed fish,
said Captain Jack Sparrow. I could use you on my crew. What do you need me to do?
You see how fate has brought us together? The ice-hearted guard, she has set my fine at 400 pyres. I have none. I flounder here until the debt is paid.
I want to enjoy Pathfinder, but can't get past some of the design choices. What are you talking about, Droko? What did you do to end up in there?
I did no one any harm. I am at the Kraken's Eye so often Thorol should pay me. I sample every bottle for quality. My loyalty has given him heirs. I would have paid what I owed in time, had I the coin.
You walked out on a tab, Rigere. Nothing to boast of. And then you crawled up to the governor's estate, pissed on the steps, and resisted arrest.
Merla, I do not remember that at all. Right on the steps? I am sorry for the last. I tell you, Savia, I cannot help my magnificent reflexes. You were being very grabby.
You know your way around a ship?
Do I know ships? He asks. I know every vessel on these waters, every one. From the galleon to the... every one of them, sir. You have enemies? These fists will drive them into the waiting arms of the sea goddess.
Any suggestions on how to get you out of there?
A matter of coin. 400 beautiful coins. That or the key, yes? The door is the thing.
Rigere leans in to wrap his fingers around the bars of his cell, rattling them to no effect. He sets his forehead to the bars, sighing.
The commander, she guards the keys like a jealous wife. It would take steady hands to slip it from her pocket. That is, if you have need of keys at all.
He turns a finger in small circles by the lock and winks clumsily at you.
You think me idle to ask this of you and do nothing? I have scratched, sir, a little mortar from beneath the bars at the window at every chance. The stonework, it is very strong. I can do nothing by hand. With tools, perhaps. With explosives, for certain. Norgund in the Kraken's Eye, he carries many such useful items. All for legitimate use, of course. Animancers, they love explosives.
Monk. Oh, interesting.
Keeping out of trouble? A little jest. What is it?
Any chance you'll lower Rigere's fine?
Eccoci. Why should I do that? To show my appreciation for his aim? Rigere is a drunk and a fool. Do not trouble yourself on his behalf. Something you wanted?
Okay. We'll come back to that later. Let's do a save. Okay. Let's work on getting diplomacy up. And mechanics. Maybe we should get stealth up. Let's get stealth up a little bit too. Okay, so we're still on the first line of abilities. I think I'm going to get backstab. Dramatically increases the damage done from stealth or invisibility. Yeah, let's get that. That's gonna pair well with assassinate, which is one of our subclass abilities. Yep. Okay. Great. All right, next up is a dare. We will do athletics for him, and we'll keep survival going up. Oh. Oh, because he's a pure class. He goes to the next one. The fighter lunges through the battle, pulling an enemy into immediate melee range, causing crushing damage and leaving them dazed. Grants a damage bonus while wielding a two-handed weapon. Specialized training increases a character's action speed while using a weapon in each hand. Weapon and shield style. Determination. Oh, these are such good tanking things. Confident aim. And one-handed style. Okay, I think this is going to give us defensive stance, correct? Yeah. I think we should probably do the stances to start with. Oh, he gets 2 abilities. Oh, damn. Okay, let's do that. And weapon and shield style, maybe? Or we could do Frey now. Let's do weapon and shield. Let's do weapon and shield. We'll get Frey when we can next. Cool. Cool. Good. And Shody. We're going to make you our alchemist that is good at religion. Ah, here we go. I remember really liking Pillar of Faith. Creates a slow-moving, energetic projection of the priest's faith, returning health to allies and inflicting freeze to enemies. Calls forth divine weapons, but nah, I don't need that one. Holy meditation. Spends resolute. Okay. Prayer for the body gives fit. Or repulsing seal knocks enemies down. We also have weapon and shield style, which I think would work with her lantern. Yeah, I think I'm going to get the crushing. We get withdraw. Oh, nice. Great. That's a good one. Take the healing one. This one here. The projection. Iconic projection, you think? Oh, I'm going to wait to get this bless here. The dire blessing. Yeah. Projection's pretty good. Okay. Oh, how about both of those? There we go. Let's get both. Let's get both. Okay. Why not both? Right? Yeah. Yes. Let's get both. Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Right here. I got this.
Chat, I got this. Am I playing an assassin? I was going to do a rogue paladin, but instead I'm doing a rogue cipher. And so far, I am really digging it. Let's go to Gorechi Street.